The Sentinel is known to be reliable, fearless, disciplined, consistent, courageous, motivated, and skillful.
So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances.
All these qualities start from the mind. Your mind can be your worst enemy or your most powerful weapon.
The world becomes your library to help you to become better at your craft.
Is this the dagger?
Learn how to achieve greatness and tap into the Sentinel mindset.
The following podcast was filmed live on location. For best listening experience, we encourage you to watch it on our YouTube channel. Enjoy.
What's up, everybody? We are right here, right now, the League of Executive Protection. This is an incredible facility with, look around us. Look at all these vehicles, these Crown Royals?
Crown Vics.
Crown Victorious. Crown Royals is alcohol. Yeah. Maybe that's on my mind right now.
We're just warming up.
That's right. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to go a little bit deeper. For those of you that are asking, maybe what are some things that you need to know about this? Now, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
What is, because I know there's entities that provide some of this around the world,
yeah,
right? But I guess what I'm trying to find out is what is really the difference between, like, you know, this vehicle dynamic course versus the contact course?
Right. So, as an executive protection agent, or even just as a good protector, or even a civilian, we drive. You know, we drive every single day. Driving is one of the major causes of fatalities in the United States. So I think it's one of the most important competencies to have. Now, within that, you have different types of courses. I wouldn't say one's better than another. I would say that they're different and they teach you different things, right? So you have a vehicle dynamics course, which is going to teach you how to get, say, 80% of that vehicle's capabilities out of that vehicle, how to access 80% of that vehicle's potential. You're taking turns, you're working through cones. A lot of good courses will add in some scenarios where they're shooting at you with paintball, increase the stress level. They're gonna pull metrics to make sure you're pushing that vehicle to get 80% of its capabilities out of it. Okay. Extremely important, especially, you know, when you're driving principles and you may have to outperform, right? This is what everything we're doing is about outperforming another human being.
Okay.
Now, a vehicle contact course.
So just before we go to the contact, so would you say it's almost like the dynamic element is almost like a theory kind of component where you're learning the maneuvers and you're learning the understanding of how you can do things, almost like you're in a vehicle that's not going to really make contact.
Right. You're learning how to make. It's like one-man operation.
Right.
You're learning how to get this one vehicle to perform at an extremely high level, to evade everything up until you begin to make contact or may need to make contact.
Okay.
So it's like, I mean, it may be something like a Wing Chun, or not a Wing Chun, more like you're dodging, moving, evading, escaping, all these different things, braking very well, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it's a really important course that honestly, I think every civilian should take it in order to make driving a safer experience on the road.
Right. But can you actually experience what a contact may be? Is that where the contact thing may come?
And then we get into a vehicle contact course, which this is where now we start to show you what it's like to make contact, how to make contact, how to do it safely and efficiently. If you think of someone who trains martial arts, you know, you get a guy, white belts are dangerous.
Right.
You know, you'll hear in the jiu-jitsu world, because you get a white belt on the mat, he's scratching and grabbing and panicking. He's panicking. Right. You get somebody who's been grappling or doing jiu-jitsu for a while on the mat, they're calm, you know. You think you got them, they're still calm, you know.
Right.
Because you have a competency there that allows you to be a fish in water when many people are out of water. So a contact course is going to show you how to make contact, when to make contact, the right way to pit a vehicle and push it off the road, the right way to defend against being pushed off of the road, how to manage all those different things. We take guys through training on how to deal with a roadblock. You see all these videos, roadblock in front of you. How do you ram through that roadblock without getting punched in the face by your airbag? You know?
Right.
How to deal with limo down. So maybe you're in an ambush and your principal's vehicle gets engaged and it gets rendered dead. It's useless and it's just sitting there rolling. Do you know where and how to push that vehicle off the road? Do your teams know how to get that vehicle off the X? So we go through these, and it's a lot like what police officers go through when they're in their academy before they hit the streets. But we do an executive protection variation of it, and honestly, I'd say it's amazing, and it's unlike anything I have ever seen before.
So we just found out what the difference between dynamic and contact is. We also know that there's companies around the world that offer either or. Do you offer, it sounds here like you offer both. You do the dynamic and the contact.
Exactly. We do the dynamics and the contacts here, one course, you guys get it all. If you've got teams that have already done a dynamics package, we can give you a contact package, and they can really just focus on getting you guys just competent in making contact. Right? And these type of scenarios can happen everywhere. I've been in 3 of them. 2 of them happen in the United States. You don't have to go to a gritty environment for people to be willing to hit you with a vehicle.
Wow, man. But like, this is something that I think is very much needed. I noticed that a lot of these vehicles that you have here have bars on them.
Right.
I guess this is where the contact all comes into play.
Exactly. No, these things are bomb-proof. These old Crown Vics, I mean, they've been running this program for almost a decade, and a lot of the original vehicles are still here, so it's an honor to bring them under the umbrella of League. Another quick note, there are training courses on the dynamic side that are dedicated to getting the end user through a course to focus on getting their skills up to really use that vehicle well. Now, on the other side, with what we do here, something that I think is overlooked quite a bit is we teach you how to communicate, how to throw blocks, how to actually do security driving. There's a difference between a vehicle course, a vehicle dynamics course, where you're one person in a car going through cones, learning how to brake, learning how to skid, and all these different things, which is awesome. And then there's another level where I'm learning how to security drive. I'm learning how to protect a principal's vehicle. I'm learning how to drive a principal. I'm learning how to communicate with all of my different units. I'm learning how to move in a motorcade where different units are literally executing close protection on that principal, but except inside vehicles.
Okay, now from what I understand, rumor has it that yonder over there's a track. What does that look like?
You know what? Let's just go for a ride.
Really?
Yes, let's do it, brother.
Man. Let's do it.
Boom, let's do it.
This podcast is brought to you by Executive Protection Lifestyle Canada. Make sure to drop by next week and don't forget to subscribe.